Hey bro, today got
Okay.
special guest.
Don't play the intro music. I'll sing it. Dun 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 dun
Oh
dun
my
dun 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 dun. Today we have Dewy Chu.
Welcome, Dewey.
Hello.
Oh, Sable.
Jose.
So, what have you been up to?
Now?
Yes,
Nothing much.
Chinese New Year got go visiting.
God.
Got,
Yeah.
got people ask you.
To dance.
No, but my relatives were like asking me to promote their companies for free.
I feel like that happens. That
Right.
happens.
That has
And
happened.
like
That's why
sometimes it annoys me. I don't know whether it's like they just don't understand like my job or like,
Right.
the amount of work, or is it
Yeah.
like they know but they are just trying to use me because
Same lah,
Yeah.
bro. People ask me for free thing. What the hell? I no need to make money.
Yeah.
but yeah, Dewey.
Yes. It's so awkward. I don't know what to say.
But it's not the first time.
Like
you do
every time
podcast.
I look at you, right?
Yes.
I think of the dance. I
Every
think of
time
the
I
song.
look
No,
at
sorry,
you, right,
sorry.
I think of 10 types of Jian Hao.
What can I say?
Every time I look at you, I just think
What
of
can I say?
you when you were in your room
Okay,
when you
well,
were a
Hey,
kid.
huh?
And then
What do you mean
now-
when I was a kid.
bro, there was a time you were a kid.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I
when
know.
Not
were
too long
young.
ago. lah.
How old were you?
In primary school?
You watched me since primary school.
Yes. Actually, how old are you?
Guess.
30, right?
30, right? I
Walao.
think it's 30, 35.
No, 30.
Wait,
I'm 37, he's 35. He's 30.
wait, are you 30? Actually 30.
This year, right?
This year.
This year, 30.
Okay.
I'm still 29.
30 lah.
Okay.
29 lah.
30
Give me 6
lah.
more months.
Okay, anyway, today we have Dewey here to address all her.
Scandals.
Fuck that.
No, no scandals. Let's talk about the dance first.
Yes.
Wow.
Cause it's so, come on, it's so legendary,
Okay,
right?
yeah.
Every time, like,
Okay,
you
never
hear-
mind.
Okay,
Let,
you
let's
scroll
let her-
through TikTok, you
Yeah.
scroll through Instagram, you confirm see a reel or TikTok with that song, right?
At one point, yes.
And
yes.
until now, I still hear it.
Yeah,
do,
yeah,
do you not
yeah.
think of Dewy Chu?
Yes, but I want to know the real Dewy Choo first.
Okay, we get to know the
Okay.
real Dewy Chu.
Sure, get to know me.
She's more of a person behind
Her
the
dance.
dance. Yeah.
Obviously,
Wow.
obviously.
Right.
Yes, I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
So who are you, Dewy Chu?
I'm just normal. No, but people always think I'm crazy. That's the thing.
Why is that?
I think because of like my online personality. Like even if I go out to date people or meet people, they always like if I'm suddenly very quiet, right? Which is like normal. People are quiet sometimes. They always ask me like, "Oh, are you okay?"
So what kind of guys you date?
What kind of guys I date?
Mm.
Guys with tattoos. Yeah.
Sorry, I taken.
I don't care. I don't want you.
I feel like
You're
I'm
too
in the
old.
middle of something.
You're too old for me, but I like 10 guys. Yeah. Why am I describing like that? I like funny guys. Yeah.
Jiao quite funny.
I think I'm quite funny.
You have a wife, Jian Hao.
I also have a 10 in my name. Are you introverted or extroverted? Confirm
Obviously-
introvert. Confirm
obviously-
introvert.
Obviously extroverted. Are you introverted?
I'm introverted.
Yeah, I can tell.
Me too.
No, you're not.
Serious?
You're not.
What the hell?
He walk until like that. You know, after
Oh, he's like that one.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
He's
yeah.
like that one. He's like that one.
super
He
sad
walk
one.
I am not inside. I'm a different person.
Inside.
For real.
So what are you? Who are you?
I'm a very soft-hearted, gentle person.
He kena scolded by Uncle Raymond, so his first podcast kena
Dude,
scolded
he's
by
scolded
Uncle
by Uncle
Raymond.
Raymond though.
It was my first podcast. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What the hell? So I don't want to be scolded by you. So let us know what kind of person are you.
You keep asking me that. That's giving me like.
No, just describe yourself, like what you want
I-
people to understand.
Yeah, what are a few misunderstandings of
Yes.
people on who Dewy Chu is?
I think that I'm always crazy though.
So you're not always crazy. Ah?
Yeah, I'm
no
always
way.
crazy.
No way.
Yeah.
But Dewey seems happy most of the time, right?
Yeah.
All her TikTok is like, wow. You know.
Yeah. But I mean, I do have my sad moments.
What makes you sad?
Okay, actually, you know what? Let's go bring it back to the topic. I think recently, like the whole dance thing,
Yeah.
it was lined up with like my ex trying to like cancel me.
All right, there was
Well, I don't
something
know if you
about that.
saw-
Yes, I
yeah.
saw.
Yeah, so like because it happened back to back, then like it kind of took a mental toll on me.
So sorry, uncle not very in line. And
Okay,
Okay,
maybe
okay.
you want to share with us what
Yeah,
happened?
share with
Because even
Uncle.
I don't know. I was
I don't
in Vietnam, right?
Okay.
I was in
Oh, yeah,
Vietnam
yeah.
for holiday, right? Then I came back and then like, wow, why everyone is going insane, going crazy.
No, it's okay. Basically, so after the dance thing, like people were canceling me and stuff, right? And then like, yeah, like, I apologized for the whole dance, and then like I thought it was done and dusted. And then my crazy ex, right? We break up 1 year already, huh? 他突然间跟我说，他突然间 come out of nowhere, he reactivated his account, and he was like, I want to expose Dewy Choo. Then I'm like, okay, for what? He say because okay, so basically he cheated, and then like after he cheated, like okay, I mean personally, like if you have experienced people cheat on you, then you may make content about cheating, right? But obviously you won't go expose people's name, what, right? It's just because you resonate with it and like you have personal experience with it. So I was like, yeah, I made some content about like POV, like cheater stuff, but I don't. Like, you know, my main content is not cheating.
Of course.
Yeah,
it's
not
comedy,
you,
right?
Yeah, it's just like, yeah. Then he said that because I do those kind of things, right, and people kind of knew I dated him before, so people knew that, you know, he was the one that like cheated on me. And then he said I ruined his reputation and all that. Then he tried to like harass me and like blackmail me. Say I have to apologize to him, publicly. If not, he will release the screenshots. Then I just went into the live. I say, then release lah.
Okay, so in the end, did he release it?
Yeah, he released it,
Oh,
and everyone,
serious?
and then he made a fool of himself.
What was everyone's reaction?
The thing is that it doesn't make sense.
Okay, so after he released the screenshots, what happened?
Okay, and that's the thing, right? Before he released the screenshots were just chats of me and him. Because before he released the screenshots, he made a bunch of posts about me. Then I texted him, like I DM him privately. I'm like, hey, can we try to settle this privately? Like, I'm sorry, like if I ever hurt you, like I was trying to be the bigger person.
Right, because it was a time where you were already vulnerable and everyone's attacking you, right? So it just seems like, it's the best time to just whack.
Yeah, I felt like he tried to come at me for like when I was vulnerable, thinking that the people that hated on me would also like support him lah. But they didn't lah, because like his screenshots don't even make sense. And like, how are you someone that used to hurt me and then you're coming back to me after 1 year and then still like fucking me up like that?
It's a low blow, right?
I know.
So you're not in contact with him anymore. So that saga's over, right?
You got visit thing.
Yeah, it is. Huh?
Take ang pao, no.
No, what? No. No. But not gonna lie, I feel like people like him, right, it always scares me because like I never know if he's ever just gonna come back out again in the future just to like take revenge on me. Because it feels right now like he's very vengeful, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
The problem with rumors is even if it's not justified, it will still affect you somehow.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
There's a quote, I think it's something like the person who tells the story first is always right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like, you know, men get accused of with
Yeah.
no evidence, but his reputation is ruined, right? The company will just fire him.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
And then it coincides with the dance.
Yeah.
saga.
Let's talk about the dance. What happened there?
Okay, so basically I found a sound that I was very addicted to lah. Like every person on TikTok. Then 我就跳那个 words, right? I dance, like, cause I was like so addicted to it. And then at that point of time, right? Okay, I'm just gonna be honest, like my TikTok views were not as high as like usual. But like I just do the dance because I was like, whatever lor, like maybe no one's really gonna see it, but I just enjoy doing the dance. Then it started getting traction, and people were like, oh, let me do the Dewy Choo dance. So they started calling it the Dewy Choo dance because I keep doing it in Singapore, and then my audience are majority Singaporeans, right? So if Singaporeans see this girl do the dance, then they think nice, and they'll probably do it too. And then like, because they call it a Dewy Choo dance, but I think where I went wrong was when like, because people were calling it my dance, and then I also claimed it as my dance. So like,
So you claimed it, and that's why people were upset in the end when they found out it wasn't choreographed by you.
Yes, correct. Because I just said like, oh, let me teach you how to do my dance, the Mamacita dance. Because at that point of time, I was using the word Mamacita a lot. So yeah, then I just do it, and then that's when I found out, oh shit, I kind of up because like there was someone that actually choreographed the dance, and I can't just like take credit for it lah.
But at some point, you know, okay, that was a bad move, right?
Yeah. I think it was
At what point?
when people started calling me out, lor.
Okay, then
Yeah.
you realized like, oh wow.
Yeah, being very honest lah.
But to be fair, at that point of time when you were doing the dance and you were doing the tutorial, you never think so much also, right?
Yeah, and I know I can't dance, like objectively speaking, I can't dance, right? But like I do it for fun, and like when I did that tutorial, it was just to like kind of teach people how to have fun and just like do the dance. Yeah.
I think
Actually, it's quite normal. Like when, like for example, as a YouTuber, right, when people refer to a certain song, right, and then they say, this is Jian Hao's outro song, I will also claim it and say, this is my outro. This is my outro. But obviously, it's not mine lah. I didn't even. Okay, I got buy the license, but I didn't
Compose it.
compose it. It's not my song.
it's not like you bought over the song.
Yeah, but it's just like a way of speech, after everyone starts saying it. But yeah, so the original person who choreographed the dance actually made a response. Is it?
Yeah. So
What did she say?
I made one video because after people called me out, I was like, oh shit, okay, yeah, I need to like credit the dancer lah, the original. So I made a video, but I made it in a very light-hearted tone because I didn't think that there will be need for an apology lah at the point of time. But then even after I made that video, like giving her the credit, right, she still made a video like talking about it, and she even like name dropped like, oh yeah, by the way, the person I'm talking about, that kind of like solo dance is like Dewy Choo. And then people from the US, well, I don't know how I can get cancelled internationally yet.
Got cancelled in the US without being in US. That's how good she is.
No, I was like, oh my god, wow, how controversial can I be? Worldwide. Then after like the people in US came over to my comment section, and then they started like
Spamming, right?
Yeah, they started spamming, going off, and then they were like, all my videos had a lot of views because they were just hating and everything.
Got like 20k comments.
Yeah, no, and then the funniest thing was this one quite I'm quite like touched by it. Like some Singaporeans helped me fight back, quite funny. Then like you see they scold the Angmo. And then like
No, you see all the racist Singaporeans all come out already.
yeah, then like the Angmo. No, it's like Ziba is very common. Like when you fight, you will Ziba.
I saw other comments also.
Yeah, okay. There were some racist comments which I did not vouch for. That's why I actually turned off my comments after a while. I'm like, I'm not gonna allow racism to happen in my comment section. But like, I think the Ziba thing was damn funny because like I'll see them go back and forth, and then the person will call it Ziba, and then the American will be like, "What is CCB? You better talk properly. Please speak English."
It's really funny. The entire comment section become a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the thing is, like even like for myself when I do live, got a lot of people ask me about the thing.
Shit, really?
A lot.
Then?
Like they ask me what do I think. I remember one of my comments is that people just do not like she use it to earn money or anything. It's just a content. You like, you watch, you don't like, never mind. Then I start losing viewers.
Serious? That's so weird. Okay. How was your mental health during that period? Like, was it the first time you were facing hate? No, right?
No,
but that was the biggest one. Because it was so overwhelming. Or was it not?
No,
got some more.
I think
we'll get to
like
that.
when I face hate, right, I got like receive it on different kinds of channels before. I got like Twitter like blow up with me, the people hating on me. I have TikTok, of course, and then like Instagram, not really. Like Instagram, people not really active there.
More quiet.
Yeah, it's more quiet. But like I feel like I'm quite used to hate.
Okay.
Yeah, so like actually for the dance thing, I was keeping it strong. Then I think when my crazy ex thing happened,
Right.
then I kind of ate. Like I was like, the facade that I kept up, right, kind of like got tore down. Because
So what do you do to recover? Do you lay low for a while? Because it also during that time.
Oh, you stopped doing the dance, right?
I was like, I'm gonna stop doing the dance.
She stopped, but every time she put out a
But then
video,
now
people will
everyone
keep
else
asking
doing
about
it.
it again,
Yeah,
right?
people like just keep dancing. No, the funniest comments was, someone said, "Do we just keep dancing? We'll fight the Angmos for you." I was like, "Oh my god, you can't say that." Yeah.
You know, if you now what you should do, go and find all the Angmo dance, right, and just copy it all the way.
But
God,
that's what
that's kinda
TikTok
funny.
is. That's what TikTok is, right?
You say, "Hey guys, new dance that's not by me," then you start doing. I think it's quite funny,
Doing
your
another
persona,
dance
right?
that's not by
Right.
me.
Right.
You know what? Maybe I will do that.
Right, then you tag me. Just give me credit. You credit me, and then you credit them. I gave you the idea. No, you fight hate with this kind of thing, right?
Yeah,
fight
but
it with like lightheartedness,
like lightheartedness,
comedy.
comedy. Because end of the day, we also don't want like maybe followers or anyone that not in tune with what we are doing also.
Right.
Because sometimes the content I put out, people also will misunderstand what I'm trying to do. So I can understand, and I also know that because you are famous, you are also sometimes very sensitive to what the things you can do or you cannot do. So anything that you put it out there, right, you probably QC yourself already. And sometimes
yes.
And the more famous you get, the more followers you get, the more it becomes.
no, but
Yes,
sometimes your
yes.
QC process might miss out certain things. It is what it is, right?
Yes.
You never
Yes.
thought that you would be like that.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yes.
even for me, when I started out, I did dissing people's content.
Yeah. That's why I kena scolded by
Then-
Uncle Raymond.
Then until somebody, the person that was affected, the friend PM me on Instagram, asked me to remove. That's when I realized that, actually, there are people that's going to be upset with that.
Yeah. I had this also. Like a few years ago, we did this smash or pass video, right? So like we just like rated all the influencers in Singapore and decided whether they want to smash or pass. It was literally like KSI was doing it, Sideman was doing it. It was like a trend, right?
Yeah.
They just did it, and man, we got so much heat, and then everyone was like, "It's YouTubers going insane" or something like what?
Huh?
We just and then the people started like texting me and wow, this person's boyfriend want to fight you or something. I'm like, bro, chill.
I cannot say because I took Zook picture. I think that time you haven't known me yet. I can show you the video later.
Oh, Zook.
I know
Zook is sensitive. Zook is sensitive.
No, I took not.
I mean, people from Zook is sensitive.
I took, Zook, they always take pictures and they post on their Facebook, right? I took out all the pictures. Then I went to every picture one by one. So it happened, okay, I just say like, it happened to be a lady that was dressed more masculinely.
Okay.
Then I mistook her for a man. So she was upset.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was what happened. But at that point of time, I didn't know, right? No, it's not like I purposely know that, this is what it is. But I tried to twist the thing. It wasn't like that.
But at the end of the day, right, you also stop, right? Because you realize that it's hurting
I
someone.
remove all the content. I didn't even do
Same.
But that's the thing. I feel like right now, I don't know why especially Singapore is so sensitive.
Yeah, it's
Like it feels like I cannot do anything. I don't know if you've faced this, right? But like the popular you get and the more eyes are on you, right? You're like, oh, now I cannot do this, I cannot do that. But if you really remember, right, to your early days, right? Well, you can do whatever you want, and
it's
people
true.
find it funny.
It's true.
People eat the shit out. But like now, I feel like I cannot do this, I cannot do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Actually,
then,
yes, you can do, but it's just the backlash, right?
Not just that, the bigger you are, the more people want to see you
it's
fall.
not worth it, lor.
The bigger you are, the more they want to see you
that's why it's
fall.
lonely at the top, right?
It is.
And especially you are like a straight person in Singapore, right?
Street person, like
I mean
not
straight
gay.
lah,
Yeah.
like not gay.
What do you mean?
Like you have to be very careful.
Who says she's straight?
I'm saying lah.
Yeah. So why you have
for
to
me,
be
Why you
careful
assume?
if you're
How can you
straight?
assume?
No, because there's always this, like, for example, a guy cannot say certain things about
Okay.
women,
Right.
right? Then ladies can have more pass to certain things, for example, right?
Okay.
Then if
Okay.
you are straight, you better keep at your lane. But if let's say you are not straight, you have the entire lane for you to go. So for me, sometimes like I want to say something that might be a bit humorous in terms of, I still going to have to ask my friend, my friend who is gay, I say, can or not? You think funny?
Actually, most of the time, the friends will be okay on. It's just that when you put it in public, then it starts
problem?
becoming an issue. Like I do realize that on the online world is just sensitive, but I feel that it's slightly better.
Now?
Yeah,
Really?
slightly better now
so?
than like 2 years ago.
Why do you say that?
I feel it's super woke.
Yeah, now it's like everyone tries to hate on everyone.
No, that was like so 2 years ago, man.
Why?
Don't you think it's worse now?
Yeah.
I don't think it's worse now.
I think it's worse now.
Have you been on TikTok? Are you on TikTok since how?
I'm always on TikTok. You should see my
Do you see
screen
the
time.
things they say about you?
I've been through worse. I've been through worse.
Yeah. No, that's the thing. They will like hate on every single
Yeah.
thing. Like you can like 做博, right? They will just I fucking hate. I'm like,
They just pick on things that you
Yeah.
don't have intent, but they will force an intent out, right? And
Yeah.
say that this is what you're saying, this is what you mean.
Yeah.
I think it's cool to hate on people and criticize now because I mean, okay, you do
Used to.
Yeah, you diss people
Yeah.
and people watch that kind of videos, right? But like, I feel like there's a line between like drawing it too far. Like if you everything also want to pick, right, then it's not funny anymore.
Like because of that guy, right?
Yeah.
Also, there's a lot of
Yeah, then you feel like
he stitched her video, then say no, this is not apology.
Yeah,
or
no,
something.
then they will people like this, right, open the topic.
Yeah.
For people to like, oh yeah, actually, you know what? I don't think she's sorry enough. She needs to apologize
Yeah,
2
then-
times, 3 times, 4
Then
times.
I remember there's another Indian guy that's defending her. This guy that wears specs defend her,
Okay.
and then he
Okay.
gonna slam non-stop.
serious by
Yeah.
by Singaporeans.
Singapore.
I think there were some people
There
that
are
kinda
some people that say like, I come on.
And the thing is like it doesn't even matter to them. It doesn't even provide a single value to their life to hate on Dewy Choo or to comment on something. But they just feel like it makes their life better to hurt someone and just have a hate comment.
I think sometimes it feels like they got purpose. They suddenly carry this like, oh yeah, I have to defend
Surely.
this cause. Then they're like, yeah.
No, the thing is right
And
when
it's
you
easier to depend when your life is not at stake lah. You no face, no picture, no nothing. You can just comment.
course.
what
That's
you
true.
want.
of course,
That's true.
that's why TikTok is so toxic. You know,
It
all
is,
the
it is, it
all
is
the
true.
anonymous accounts.
I had to learn how to deal with it also lah. Either you deal with it with humor.
No, actually,
or you just ignore
I
it.
realized right when you are on your way to fame, right, people will support you, people will love everything you
On
do.
your way.
On
your
your
way.
way.
Yes.
Once you reach a certain status, you start going for events, you start getting validated as a content creator, right? People will start like making fun of you for what you do. And then they will start wishing
Not
for
so
the
good
worst.
thing.
They will start making content about you. They'll start saying this person so successful, and then
Now
try
change
to
already.
cancel you. It always happens.
Yeah.
I've seen it happen so many times.
I mean, I've been here for like what 10 plus years already. You've been through how many cancellations?
A few lah.
But
Not-
it shows
not
that
too
he's
much ah.
still
Not
here
too much
though.
ah.
Like he's one of the strongest standing,
I just feel that.
especially from his generation.
Yeah, lah, but
Yeah.
I feel that, you know, during the journey, there's going to be a few times that as long as you're not doing something that, you know, will harm people.
Yeah,
feelings,
exactly.
Yeah.
It
Jet-
will
yeah.
pass lah. It will
Yeah,
pass
yeah.
lah. But,
Intention, no?
yeah.
Your intention.
And plus, she's still young.
How old are you, Dewey?
I'm 21.
You know,
Wow.
when you just
Yeah, when I was 21, I just started it.
yeah.
That was when
She
I started
started
watching you.
before she was 21. And she started like 18. Right.
Right.
No,
19?
19.
19.
What was your first TikTok that blew up?
Oh my god, this is another controversy.
Oh wow, it's just
Let's
like this whole podcast is just addressing all of your controversy.
Okay, so basically my first video was and it was me during another dark time. Like this guy broke my heart. So basically I was going through a very dark time. Then I was just like, I used to find TikTok cringy actually, but then I downloaded the app. Then I saw a lot of like funny skits. Then I was like, okay, this app is quite enjoyable. Then I started posting some videos, but last time I post videos like nothing, just me lip syncing to music. Then one day I was like, you know what? Let's open my mouth and say some shit. So I sit there at my window. I was like, what should I say? Oh, well, you know what? Actually, I don't really like it when I go out with a guy to town and he wears slipper. Because I be all dressed up. Then 他穿 slipper 照这么 lapsap. Then it's very like, you know. So I made a whole ass video about it. I was like, ways guys can be more attractive. And it's more attractive. I'm not saying that guys will not be attractive if you wear slippers.
Uniqlo or the t-shirt, right?
I mean, okay, the thing is, right, Uniqlo has a lot of nice clothes, but it's how you style it. Like, if you, personally for me lah, if I'm finding a partner, if he everyday wear the same Uniqlo shirt, I'll be very bored.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just for me. But if like you're happy with a Uniqlo boyfriend, that's fine.
Okay. So that's how you became famous, is it? Then all the
This thing lah.
Yeah, then like I think the algorithm caught on me because like I don't know if you realize TikTok is like once you get a video with a lot of views, right? The next videos, right, will probably get quite a few views also. Then I was like, okay, I need to mind this.
Yes.
So I just started doing more crazy stuff.
so it's just started talking more shit.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I did.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
If starting is all shit content until one point you realize that, hey, I can't do this already because I reached a certain following. Then I need to change my style.
yes.
So that was 3 years ago. So
2 years.
2 years ago. So
2020 December.
so what do you think now? How can Singapore guys be more attractive today?
Today? Oh, I think they should be more funny. A lot of guys like I talk to, they're not very funny.
Too
That's
PC already.
serious.
Huh?
Too PC already. Politically
Yeah.
correct.
No, not even that. They're still a bit like sort. They don't know what's going on. But I mean, like, it's just boring to me. But to me, later don't cancel me. I can see the comments already. They're gonna be like, Dewy Choo think she's so funny? Yeah, I am, bitch. Okay, anyways.
Are you knowledgeable enough to go toe to toe
With what? Toe to toe with what?
with the funny guys out there? Are you quite funny?
The only funny guy I think, but just to me,
Okay.
the only funny guy I know is like Cadence's.
Okay.
Like, I think he's really funny.
Cadence comedy level.
Yeah.
Next level.
Yeah, he's really very funny. Like, he's the only guy I think is funny, but then he's gay, so I can't date him.
We need to bring him.
You
Okay.
guys should, yeah. He's amazing, yeah.
Yeah. Cadences, you just added me as friend, so I'm gonna see you at the next podcast.
Don't come here, but don't come here and scold Tommy.
Yeah, don't scold me.
Don't
No,
scold.
we're okay,
Kena
we're okay.
scolded already.
I always watch his stuff. His stuff hilarious, bro.
No, then halfway through he'll post sunscreen.
Yeah, then he will break character.
Okay. But
Yeah.
back to the type
Dewy
of guys
Choo,
you find.
yes.
Back to Dewy Chu.
Back to me.
Back to the guys you find attractive.
Yeah?
So just funny. Don't you think that if you are funny and there's another being with a funny guy, it would be quite annoying?
No?
No, so
I think it would
just
be amazing.
Two funny people.
Yeah, hanging out. It's like
Yeah.
two best friends, right?
I don't like me and my wife are like we are
Not
like
funny.
opposites. No, I mean sometimes she's funny, sometimes I'm funny, but we are opposites.
No,
Oh.
like most of the time you're crazy, or you're normal.
Yeah. Or what type of girlfriend are you?
I love how you just asked me if you're crazy. Oh no.
No, like 小小 lah. You know what I mean?
What kind of girlfriend I am? I think I'm like normal.
Normal.
Yeah, I'm normal. But then I'll have times where like it's just like me and you talking, then suddenly I'll have an outburst.
Okay, Dewey. So, does anything during your growing up years, your youth, or your adolescence, inspire or help in terms of your content creation?
I think as a kid, I was already like my jokes are quite wild. Like I'm known to be the person that takes jokes too far. Like, yeah, but then like growing up, obviously I know I can't do these kind of jokes anymore lah. So I realized like, oh, actually, you know what? Making videos on TikTok is like kind of my escape. Cause like, the thing about jokes that are too far is that usually they are funny until they hurt someone lah. And the thing is, if you do it in real life, then definitely you're hurting someone. But then like, if you do it in a video and you're doing it to yourself, like you're just hurting yourself. Like, okay, not really hurting yourself, but like if you're doing it to yourself, then it's like kind of fine.
Yeah.
I think that's what made me very funny in my earlier days, where I could do whatever I want.
So you feel a bit more restricted these days?
Oh, definitely.
Is that why you have a second account?
Yeah, but that kind of
But
just turned into thirst traps.
The angel cake is just lip sync.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just to have fun lah. But
Yeah.
you feel that you can't truly be yourself online these days?
Yeah, like sometimes when I want to like sometimes Angel Cake I will like post some rants, but I feel like if I post that rant on my main, right, I know I'll like get hit, right, then I'll just do it on my second account.
So when you started the TikTok, it was like what you say, avenue for you to be yourself.
Yes.
It was never an intention to like.
Yeah, I didn't even think I would become an influencer.
Yeah, what are you now actually?
Right.
You're under a modeling agency.
Yes.
You have a TikTok with quite a big following.
Okay.
What would you define yourself as in this industry?
Answer.
What I wanna. Anyways, what I wanna be identified as
Yes.
is a content creator, because I feel like people respect that term more. But then like influencer, right? I feel like sometimes got a bit of bad connotations to it. Like people will be like, oh yeah, sport influencers, just like
Yeah,
big
people tend to
titties.
think influencer go to events, get free
big
stuff.
kids.
Do you not get free stuff?
I mean, I do, obviously.
No, you are an influencer.
I mean, do you get free stuff?
No, I don't.
Do you get free stuff?
I do actually.
I do.
Yeah,
But I
so
try not to.
technically we're all influencers.
We are all influencers.
But people see you as a content creator.
I hope they
People
do.
see you as a YouTuber.
Yes.
Yeah, I've never heard someone say Jen Hata is an influencer. No, I've never heard that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're a YouTuber, like OG YouTuber. Then.
Yeah. But then like, I feel like that YouTuber now has like more respect to it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Man, back then being a YouTuber, you
Right.
just get shit on,
Yeah.
man.
Precisely. That's why I think because last time
Which is
YouTube
what
was young.
Which is what
Yeah.
the TikToker now are
Yeah.
getting like. Because they will say like, oh, do this kind of thing, need how professional. But they don't understand the thought process behind it.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
the film quality is not that good, but there is a lot of thought process inside it. And
Okay.
as the platform grow, we will get better, right?
I'm sure.
Hopefully.
So why did you join a modeling agency? Is
'Cause I
that
want-
something you want to pursue as well?
Yes. Maybe hopefully after I get back my braces, I can get more bookings, right, Tim? Anyways, I've always wanted to be a model. But then
Okay.
like because I'm like only 163, I'm not like tall enough to be in like most of the agency. But then I think I found Misc. Then I was like, oh, actually, you know what? They accept girls that are a little bit shorter. And then I felt like because they have a very diverse catalog of girls. Then I was like, okay, I'm definitely a personality, and I scared other modeling agency won't take me in because they think I too 小 or what lah. Then I just told myself, you know what? I'm just gonna whack Misc, and I'm just gonna submit my pictures in, and then they sign me up.
Great.
So yeah.
So, what's your goal?
Singapore.
Just have fun. It could be to just have fun. That's fine also. What? To see where it takes you.
Actually,
Right?
Don't need to be
Yeah, you don't have to
financially
have
or
a
anything.
goal.
I mean, I want to have fun, but like, I feel like I'm someone with a lot of ambitions. I want to
Oh,
do
yeah?
modeling.
Okay.
Honestly, I really want to be in a Netflix show one day too. Yeah.
So acting.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I really want to do acting. 'Cause, like,
Acting, modeling.
T1, T5, let's go.
what's T1, T5?
His class.
Oh.
Never watch, right?
I've seen some. I watch your older videos. Sorry, I like those.
It's okay. It's
Yeah.
okay.
No, lah, not everyone content is for everybody. lah.
Yeah.
True.
It is what
Yeah.
it is.
I accept that.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what people should respect you.
No, because like for me, after I know him, then a lot of people ask me, hey, why you hanging out with Jian Hao? Your content is totally different. I say, but there is some sort like he can understand, I can understand, then it might not be the content, right?
Yeah, you just need to know your audience. That's
Yeah,
all.
know the audience.
Correct.
See whether we can
Yeah.
do mashup or things, something like this podcast.
And if there's an audience especially a big one. Why not, right? Why not cater to them?
Exactly. I mean, you gave your audience what they want and look at where you're at.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Like people tend to think, right? Like what I realized about this industry is that people force content creators to change. And when they force content creators to change, sometimes the content creator grows up too fast. I've seen creators that grow too fast and their audience completely just forget about them.
Desert them.
Yeah.
what do you mean by grow too fast? Like they do different kinds of content.
Yeah, you know, when some creators, they do something that makes them go viral, right? And then they just, I mean, that's what the algorithm favors, right? You find your formula, you duplicate it, you make as many possible videos that are the same style in different variations, and that's how you go viral. What? Then one day that creator will decide, okay, this is actually not what I feel. I feel more artistic. I want to show my my
Singing
true
talent.
self. Then they will create a new style that will get a lot of viewers for maybe the first or second video. Then after that, they just fall off. And that's what I'm afraid of also. That's why like I try to maintain longevity in this industry.
No, I mean once in a while you can have other stuff.
Yeah.
But you still need your main formula, right?
Yeah. It's like you sell burger, right? Like sometimes you can sell.
Because people keep asking me, hey, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? Sell lasagna, sell pasta. I say, hello, I burger shop, you know. I mean, you can
Exactly.
order.
You can like once in a while have like
once in a
seasonal
while I
stuff,
can
right?
do, yes.
At the end of the day, you still sell.
Precisely,
What?
but
Like
we have-
McDonald's sell the filet of fish for how long?
You don't expect us to change become salmon, correct or not? Maybe they can do it special menu. Like for us, we do our usual stuff. Once in a while, we do other things. But it cannot be suddenly my entire content switch 180 to become something else. Right? It doesn't make sense, right?
Yeah.
Right? So like I think you should continue.
Actually, that's super insightful. I've never like. It's good that you guys tell me that because like sometimes I always ask myself like, what's next? What's next? I cannot let my audience be bored. Like because like for a period of time when I first started, I kept doing like POVs. I mean, they're fun to do and they're funny, and then that worked for me. But then after a while, I was like, okay, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore. I want to do something new because I'm getting bored. I feel like my audiences are getting bored.
I understand.
But I didn't think that doing the same thing like with a formula.
No, maybe
It's
they
a
have-
formula. They subscribe to you for a reason, right? They follow you for a reason.
True.
So you probably have done like let's say a few things. Like for me, I've done a few things. I know some skit cannot one. Right? After that first initial one cannot already. Then there are some like I do dissing video. I do a bit of like maybe a skit of more Singaporean style. So I maybe 2 or 3 types that I will just keep rotating.
Right. Actually, I learned this thing because back then, right, when I started a YouTube channel, then obviously as a creator, you also want to try different things. So I tried different things on my channel. And then I realized like the subscribers dropped, the viewers are slowly dropping. And I'm like, no, this is not the end of me, man. This is not the end of Jian Hao Tan right here. So I create other channels to do it.
Yes.
Then that's how it works. So family content, family channel. You know, crazy content on another channel. And then 10 types of something, I'm gonna own it. I'm Mr. 10 types of
Yeah, but there's
Jian
no
Hao.
other way. How many types? No more really. It's
Oh.
just you.
Yeah.
So like
It's the
you,
last survival.
yeah, as in he don't even have to trademark
yeah.
it. It's
Yeah,
his,
yeah.
When you talk about 10 types, it's Jian Hao already.
At first it did annoy me. Like, no, I'm not just about that, you know. Like, look at all the other channels I have, you know. I was that guy. Like,
Actually, how did that affect you?
oh, it affected me a lot because I don't know, for some reason in 2020, everyone made it their life purpose to
Hate
shit
on
on
it,
me
yeah.
for some reason. Like
Yeah.
I don't even know why. So
Yeah,
everyone
yeah.
just suddenly like, oh, Tina's does school videos and stuff, 10 types of something, and then it went on like Mothership and like Asia One, South China Post. I'm like, what the hell? Like, Mr. Beast until today is still giving out money and doing the same thing, and I can't. But after that, I realized like, wait, they actually like, I sort of created a niche for myself, and I think I'm gonna continue it. So
Yeah.
and I have fun doing it, and
Yeah.
it's now my thing. So you know,
Yeah, because I had a few friends that also like shared on it.
Yeah.
And then at first I was like, okay, I mean at this point of age, right? Do I watch that kind of video? No, because I know it's for kids,
Yeah.
right? But then I realized I was like suddenly emo for you.
I know. I saw the
was
TikTok. I was
like,
like,
wait, actually, you know, the saddest part is, right, all these people that are hating on you, right, were the same people that watched you when they were kids and enjoyed it. And then why can't they accept the fact that, you know what, now there's gonna be a new generation of kids that enjoy your videos. I mean, you can't make like what perverted stuff for kids. What that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
You cannot make like the kind of
yeah,
content that we make.
yeah.
There has to be someone that create content for kids. And like it's just so sad. Like you used to like Jian Hao and you used to, you know, after school you go back, you go eat and you watch Jian Hao. And now you're shitting on him. Like it's just, you know, you shouldn't do that. Yeah, and I think people should respect you and like to see you as like, that's the thing, right? With people that are always up there, right, we want to pull them down. But why can't we be proud that we finally have a YouTuber that's not really that problematic? Okay, I hope this don't age. I hope this will age well. Imagine like,
Don't
Yeah.
jinx it, don't
No,
jinx it.
but
So far, so good.
yeah.
I like her. Can I steal her from your agency?
no, but like I thought about it and it's just sad because like I also want to make it big, and then sometimes I'll think, what if I reach Jian Hao level and like I will have to face that.
But I mean, it's something that we all have to live with.
Yeah.
I think it comes with maturity, lah.
Yeah.
Especially when you do content like mine, right? Where it's for a very specific age group. Like imagine like maybe I think if you watch me when you were maybe 12, right? It would be when I first started. So I
Yes.
was not at my peak yet. So I would not grow up with my audience that were not at my peak because it was my starting. So they will grow out of me.
Yes.
I will grow up with my biggest range of audience
Right.
when I had like the biggest views.
Yes.
So
Which is
like
kinda
they-
like
yeah.
now,
Yeah.
right? 'Cause
Yeah.
you're
So
pretty-
these are the audience that I will grow up with.
Yes,
The
yes.
ones that I found during my peak.
Right.
And then those who, you know, happened to come across my content when I was first starting. I mean, unfortunately,
When you were testing, lah.
yeah.
Your learning
Unfortunately,
phase,
I'll have
yeah.
to find a way to make different kind of content for them if I still want to cater to
No
them.
lah, it's fair
which
lah.
is true.
I've-
But the thing is, like, every time I address it, people get so triggered. I don't get it.
Because you are
I even
saying
say-
something that they
like,
don't want to hear.
Sometimes people ask me, like when we are on live, right? Or like or even a podcast. Oh, you mean Jian Hao still have fans? Jian Hao only know how to do 10 type of content. You don't know how to do other type of content. Then what the hell are you watching, man? Is this not the other kind of content? Right?
No, I think this podcast is good though.
Like you come to Jian
Yeah.
Hao's YouTube, like what are you expecting to watch? Like, 神雕侠侣 ah? No, right? No, it's gonna be school content. You know he's known for it. What
Yeah,
you
yeah,
doing?
yeah.
You come to my shop, you expecting what? Chicken rice? No, right? You watch Dewy Choo other than dance, right? No. Joking, okay?
Joking.
POV, right? All the shit talking, which you all enjoy, right? But when it's you get triggered, right? Right, nah?
Yes.
I think there will be a new age of influencers or content creators, as you prefer, after you, that will follow your style, that will go through the modeling route and also try to be funny. This is something that we don't really see.
But at least she's a model with personality.
Yeah. So this is not something that we are used to seeing in Singapore.
I think
It's either like one or the other. Those who make like those kind of. Okay, one thing I realize about a lot of influencers who I work with, they are very conscious of how they look,
Oh.
especially the ones in modeling agencies. They are very conscious, so they have to maintain a certain image. They can't look funny. They can't have a double chin and stuff. That becomes a bit hard
no,
to work with.
they cannot play the ugly role. They cannot play the funny role.
Yeah.
So you watch like
And they cannot even talk. A lot of them cannot even like say the things that she says.
Right.
So a lot of them become like,
So I think you are paving the way for a lot of youngers in the future.
at least you're not like a vase lah.
Yeah, a vase.
Like you know.
No. Cause sometimes it's either one or the other. It's either you're funny,
No, the funny
self-depreciating.
the funny girl, right, always have to be that ugly. Why cannot
Yeah.
be that
Oh.
pretty? You know what I'm trying to say?
yeah, exactly.
No,
That's
why-
what we're trying
Why
to
the
say.
funny guy has to be like, not so good? Why must
Yeah,
look
yeah.
like Maito? Why cannot be like, why? Sorry, bro. I cannot find a better example. But anyway, you understand my point, right?
Yeah.
Right. There are people that are funny and can be handsome also, right? Like,
I think
Say-
I
say-
think a lot of inspirations. I think a lot of inspirations from people like Emma Chamberlain or like Ryan Reynolds. They're like good looking.
And they can
have
take a
that
joke.
style.
They can take a joke.
But they are still very funny and witty, and, that's
they're
what
not
I
so
want to be.
self-centered, you see.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they can take the hit, man.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he and the wife bash each other daily.
Yeah.
Right? But I think in Singapore, like just now we were talking about that the audience culture sometimes is we don't even the thing is very fun, you know. You talk among your friends of that content, it's
Yeah.
fun, but you don't dare to film it because
Correct.
your fame, right, is so flimsy, right? Anytime you can just die.
Yeah,
off.
because it's your
Correct.
rice bowl as well.
Yes.
Not for
So,
me,
like,
but
yes.
because it
For a
affects
lot
my
of
business.
them, yeah,
It affects
like-
for her. Maybe this is something that she's want to build upon. And sometimes you have to be safe. You don't want to make the error, right? If you could think back again, maybe if let's say the dance affected you so negatively, if I have a choice, I would just remove it. I wouldn't have done it in the first place. So there's
that's
a lot,
good question.
a lot of videos I done when I was earlier, when I was 1,000 followers. With 1,000 followers, sometimes I can get 200k view, but it was dissing content, like really. All
I
out
remember.
dissing. After which, when I hit like 10k, I said, okay, never mind, I got to private that thing.
Yeah, because you're scared that it will come out and bite you in the
Yes,
ass,
I
right?
don't want it to bite. I mean,
Yeah.
if people ask, I do show. There are people that say, hey, you never do this type of content anymore. I just say, you know, I feel that I have a certain responsibility. But if you let me choose and I know that the audience is willing to watch and lesser people get offended, I don't mind doing it.
And it's like chicken or egg, because
Yeah.
that's the point where your old audience starts hating on you.
Yes, precisely.
He's no longer the same guy.
Yeah.
Did
And
what
it's
I
like
used to
people
do.
like it when we are real, right?
Yeah.
But when we at the start, we were so real. We say things that we say to cameras, things that we say with our friends.
But because we don't have baggage. But now we
Yeah.
have certain baggages pulling. Then you have to
Yes.
think, you know, I really want to say this,
Right.
but should I say it? Even now I do live, I also scared people clip my content. Like, so I put
Yes, or
somewhere
they
else.
record. Yeah.
And then your one is like clip, no, not the whole thing. No. I may be
Yeah,
explaining
yeah,
myself,
they take
right?
it out of context,
They
you
take it
know.
out of
Yes,
context.
yes,
Only the
yes.
part I say like maybe, or I say, oh my, gay not funny. But you never see like before that I say why. You know, I never explain myself, right? There was once I kena this thing, I go and report the video. He just took like this abstract of this
I know,
clip,
I
of
know.
this 2-hour clip that I was explaining myself. He just take this clip, put there. What are you trying to do?
Yeah. There was this guy that also took like a 9-second clip of me ranting about like the types of thing. I wasn't even angry.
The
It was
one
just
you
like my
rewind
sudden
me and-
outburst. It's like 9 seconds of outburst, and then it suddenly seems like I'm so affected and I'm so angry. Then I say him, you know what? He replied, yeah, you know the game. I'm like, wow.
It's some
yeah.
like, account that you don't even know who the hell is that person. You know?
I know, right?
Oh, that's scary. Yeah, you know the game. I got goosebumps. Ugh.
No, but it is what it is. But then again, those that follow you will understand who you are.
Yeah, hopefully.
The hate usually you get is from people that don't even, either they already don't like you, they are just finding a reason to hate on you,
Yes,
you know, or some random people that never even seen you before. They
Yes.
just watch the thing, oh, not nice. Then they just comment.
correct.
So I think you should
Yeah.
do what you should do, you know. I think as long as you don't have intention to hurt, most important.
Yeah.
So Dewey, if you had an opportunity to go back in time, will you have deleted or not post that dance video?
Knowing that like it will
Whatever that happened.
I don't think I would delete the dance videos, but I would definitely delete the one where I claimed it to be mine, or where the tutorial thing, because I think that was when I truly fucked up on that part, and that
Cause-
was my.
I remember that video. You especially the Dewy Choo. So when the way you said it, right, I can understand that it was like sarcasm.
Yeah, I was like this. Let me teach you how to do my mama dance.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I was just having fun, but like I think people took it the wrong way lah. So
Wait, why did the original person get banned?
Don't know.
actually, can I just say something?
Yeah.
I feel so bad. So that day, right, I was like, I sat down on my table. I was like, okay, I'm gonna make a proper apology video, because if people are actually getting affected by this, 我要帮你睡觉 at nights. So let me say sorry to you, okay? And like, I truly think the only person that can accept this apology is the creator herself. Yeah. So I made the video, like I said sorry, and then I credit her. I'm like, go check her out. Like technically, it's also a shout out to like give her account coverage. Like, you know, I just wanna like sincerely say that I'm sorry lah. I tagged her everything. Then after I went for dinner, I came back, right? 我看那个 account 为什么是 user 33446 I was like, did she block me? When I went to the account, I was like, oh my god, she got banned. And I was like, no, this makes me look even worse. Like, okay, I don't know how she got banned.
Yeah,
But-
why? Why?
Yeah,
Do you know why she got banned?
Some people are telling me, is it your followers going to report her account? And if that's and if that's what happened, right? You guys don't do that kind of thing, okay? And like I was like, oh no. Then after that, I was like, this isn't right lah. So I actually went to DM her. I was like, hey, I'm actually thinking of helping you get your account back, and I think your supporters also help me do it. But I was planning to make a video for her and say like, hey guys, can we email TikTok like together, like mass email, and then like get her account back, because she created a dance that's like pretty big on TikTok. I wanted to do that for her, but then I have to ask her for permission first. I DM her, but then she didn't reply me. So I mean,
She's seen you?
I don't know. I never go and check, but I remember I DM her. But I mean, maybe she's not comfortable with it. Like that's fine. But yeah, I just. But I feel kind of bad lah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do still think that I have a fault to play in it.
So she didn't do a video to thank you for making the video, her dance viral.
No lah, she kind of, I think she hates me, bro. I think in her shoes, she really don't like me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she had to act all like, normal.
Okay.
Yeah, she
Okay.
already apologized. Let's move on.
Yeah, I guess.
But I think this crediting thing, we all also have to be sensitive to it. Yeah. Do you think?
I think-
no, I think it's just actually right. I don't think it was even her who started it's a Dewey Chu dance. I saw people started saying it's the Dewey Chu dance. She
Her
just
first-
did it quite a few times,
Her
right?
first video I remember is like my favorite dance form.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
right now or something.
Yeah,
right?
like I'm so addicted to it.
yeah, I'm so addicted to
Yeah.
this dance now.
And I think the reason why the American people I like feel very strongly about it, I think it's because in like TikTok in America, right, it's very common for people to steal from black creators.
Yes,
It's something that Singaporeans we don't understand one, because like we don't really face that kind of thing here. But in America, it's very like it's an issue lah that
No,
they're
because
trying to
in
fight with.
Singapore, if you copy people's content, it's very easy to get caught out.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
So like if you see like sometimes you see content funny, right? Like some people copy from Douyin,
Right.
which is fine.
Yeah.
But if you see like let's say she do something and I take the exact thing and do it, right?
Okay.
Very fast get caught out.
yeah.
But in the States is that you can have 7 different content creator, right, doing the exact same thing. And someone actually done it before. Like they gave fake information and other people copied that fake information and made the same video. So obviously there's some like plagiarism.
So somehow you got involved in that
Yeah.
that whole culture.
Yeah, I think it's a different culture. Like in Singapore, I feel like, okay, example, if I do a 10 types of da, people will know that this is a jian hao dan thing. But like, I don't think I'll get hated for it. People just be like, oh, you're just doing jian hao dan. Okay, funny, haha.
There will probably be a few
Yeah.
comments.
Yeah. Or like if I rant
No,
like
people will just tag
Tommy.
Hao.
Yeah, people will tag him. Just tag him. But like, jian hao won't be like, I'm so angry.
Yeah, how
Right.
could she steal my format?
Like, even if she was right, to act like haha, good stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like,
to act cordial, all right.
yeah, I think that's the one thing that Singapore like don't really care about. But I think in America, it's a bigger issue lah.
It's like
Yeah.
Uncle Raymond I think he put just a fun.
That one, I really don't know what's going on there. Lah.
Yeah.
But he cannot angry, man. He was angry for the fan, you know what I mean? He's not
Yeah.
angry that I stitched the content or whatever.
Okay, let's end it off. Do you have any advice for people who's starting up and facing this kind of hate, facing a little bit more heat than they expected to?
I think definitely he will face hate one. If you want to make it big or like you want to go far and you want to say, okay, if you want to be real, right, be your most authentic self, right, you will face hate because like we're all humans, right? There are things that people will dislike about us, but I just have to say that I know that the moment that I told myself, okay, I want to do this, right, I was ready to face hate. I was ready to be cancelled, but I just tell myself that I'll never be a bad person. Like my day to day, I'll always be kind. I won't like go and harm people. And I think as long as I do that, then I won't really get cancelled to the point where like I disappear. Yeah.
Any more questions?
No.
Thank you.
Thank you,
for having
Dewey.
Thank you, Dewey, for dropping by.
Yeah.
me. Thank you.